had set up the winning goal.
Gareth Bale, record breaker. How does that feel?
Yeah, obviously, I think it's good, yeah. Enjoyed every minute of the game and just happy to get on, really, yeah.
What's it been like the last couple of days with the senior squad?
Obviously, it's just a new experience for me and just enjoy every minute of it, just being around all the big players and that, so it's good, yeah.
You've broken the Welsh record. Ryan Giggs held this record a couple of years back. Just how does it make you feel?
Wasn't expecting all this year, so yeah, I'm proud, and my parents obviously are proud of me, so I just want to build on from here now.
5 months later, he made a stunning return to the Wales team, this time picked from the start in a European qualifier against Slovakia. An early demonstration of why his left boot would become one of the most precious and sought-after commodities in world football. At 17, the youngest player to score for the full Wales team.
It will be Bale.
And the only thing worth remembering from a miserable 5-1 thrashing. There was only a brief overlap between the start of Bale's Wales career and the end of Giggs's, so it was like the changing of the guard. Out went one world-class superstar.
Oh, stunning!
In came another left-sided leading man, 16 years younger than Giggs, who could sprinkle the same kind of stardust just by turning up for duty. The goal against Slovakia underlined the suspicion Bale was destined for the highest level. His CV was expanding as fast as his list of admirers. But he was still only 17. He was still a Southampton player. Just.
He had so much ability and flair and something you don't see in many young players. So it was a case of we wanted to hang on to him. And I felt the longer we held on to him, the better we'd get.
Predictably, bigger clubs were starting to show strong interest in Bale. He was linked with Arsenal and Manchester United. Initially, Southampton fought off attempts to poach their prized asset. But just as Spurs couldn't afford to turn down Madrid's millions, and after a 4-month standoff, Southampton eventually accepted a £10 million offer from Spurs for the Welshman. Money talked, and the player wanted to go.
We weren't going to let Gareth go for less. He had fantastic ability, and he wasn't a finished article.
Do you think in April 2006 he makes his league debut in Southampton's first team? To think in May 2007 he signs for Tottenham. You know, what a story that is.
Everyone knew he was the best attacking player from that position of left-back in the country. It wasn't difficult. It was just that Tottenham took the plunge, and they were persuaded. The scout at the time, Eddie President, who I employed there at one time, he was the one that came back and said, yes, we should take the chance. It was big money for a young boy, and Daniel Levy was brave enough to open the purse and to take the plunge.
From debut to departure, Southampton had barely got a year's service from Bale. For the player, though, this was the Premier League, a shot at the big time. He could have gone to Manchester United, but Spurs offered a more realistic hope of regular first-team football.
Are you confident you've made the right decision in coming here to White Hart Lane?
Yeah, I'm confident I've made the right decision. It's obviously a big club, just a lot of potential, and hopefully we can fulfil that, and hopefully I can be a part of it.
Well, I think it is the best choice in the long run. You know, at least he's going to get some football at young age. So I think he's got the right choice there.
It is what dreams are made of, isn't it? You know, actually playing here. And I know it was, you know, his ultimate goal was to play in the Premiership, but I think we didn't think it would come this soon.
Bale, now Berbatov must be offside in the middle. Bale doesn't need it.
It wasn't quite a dream debut for Bale at Spurs, but it was pretty close. Just a week after making his Premier League debut against Manchester United, in only his second appearance, Bale got his first Tottenham goal.
He's a real talent, this kid. That's why Tottenham forked out the millions that they did.
Still an attacking fullback, now the Spurs fans could really see what this kid from Cardiff was all about. A superstar in the making. But to his friends, he was just the same old Gareth, clean living and dedicated to the game.
When he first signed for Tottenham Hotspurs, I'm a massive Spurs fan. You know, I couldn't believe it, and it was crazy watching Sky Sports the first time he was on there, and he was playing for Tottenham. And when you look back now, and you look at what attributes you need to make the top, you know, physically, you know, mentally and, you know, your attitude, professionalism. Now it doesn't surprise me to see what he's doing.